The single market is Europe's greatest strength. It creates jobs, attracts investment and drives innovation. But it is still not complete. In today's uncertain world, it is more urgent than ever to complete the single market if we want Europe to remain competitive. Our major competitors are promoting their own integrated markets, and they act faster and with efficiency. Europe cannot afford to fall behind. Completing the single market is the only way to help our companies attract more investments and protect our citizens' way of life. Both the Letter and Derko Report highlight that the fragmentation of the single market costs us growth, jobs, and competitiveness. It is clear to everyone that this is the time to act. Let us remind ourselves that a lot has already been done. The Digital Service Act and the Digital Market Act ensure fair competition online, protect consumers, and make platforms accountable. The Internal Market Emergency and Resilience Act ensures that the single market will be more resilient in times of crisis. But this is still not enough. Our joint priority is removing barriers by starting with those with greater impact, with EU institutions and member states working together. We welcome the Commission's roadmap to 2028 announced by President Ursula von der Leyen last month. It sets an ambitious goal for digitalizing the single market, focused on users and the real needs of European businesses. Let me add here that the digitization of the single market is a topic of great importance for the Danish presidency. We have already started discussions among competitive ministers on this topic. We expect in December to establish clear objectives and timelines for the digitization process. President, honourable members and Commissioner, making our business grow and develop in the single market also needs a strong commitment to our simplification agenda. The Council is working hard on the simplification omnibus proposals and has agreed on mandates for negotiation with the Parliament on several of them. But now we're waiting on the Parliament for these negotiations. We hope we can reach an agreement with the Parliament on these omnibus as soon as possible. When it comes to new legislation, both the Commission, the Council and the Parliament have a joint responsibility not to impose any additional burden on companies. This is an issue which is particularly important to me and something which the Danish presidency is working hard to address. Last month, we held an informal discussion among economy and finance ministers on how to get a better understanding of the costs and benefits of EU legislation across sectors. It is also something we will discuss among European Affairs Ministers in the General Affairs Council, and we also look forward to working with the European Parliament to avoid unnecessary burdens in the future. But burdens also come from lack of common rules. The terrible 10 barriers still hold back our single market. The market for services remain unfinished. The focus must be also on proper implementation and enforcement. Incorrect implementation and gold-plating practices must be avoided. Good cooperation between the Commission and the Member States from the early stages of implementation remains key. Only a stable and solid single market will secure Europe's growth and prosperity for the next generation. Failing to do so will leave us behind. The choice is clear, and the time to act is now. Together. Thank you.